Hi, year 13th. We are doing level 3 differentiation 2022, question 2e today. Right, the curve with the equation y minus 5 squared equals 16x minus 2 has a tangent of gradient 1 at point P. This tangent intersects the x and y axis at points R and S respectively. Prove that the length RS is 7 square root of 2. So what it says is there is a tangent touching P. So say this is R and this is S, right? You have to prove the length of RS is 7 square root of 2. Obviously, we have to find the coordinates of R and S, right? So we have to find the equation of this tangent. To do that, we have to differentiate this, right? We have to use implicit differentiation because we have y minus 5 squared. We are not going to expand and you can, but there is an easier way. So what you do, I will just simply explain what is like implicit differentiation. So because it's not just y equals like 2x squared minus 5x, for example. So you know how to differentiate, right? So what you do is you differentiate y. So that becomes 1, and then you say dy dx, and then you differentiate right hand side, which is 4x minus 5. So we say this is a explicit differentiation, you know. So it's a kind of normal differentiation. But if y is not just y itself, but then we have to use implicit differentiation. I'll show you. So treat it like when you differentiate, you know, x. So, well, obviously we have to use chain rule, isn't it? So 2 goes front and y minus 5 to the power of 1, we don't have to say. And we differentiate inside, which is just 1. So we just ignore it. And then you have to put dy dx, right? And then equals, you differentiate right hand side in terms of x. So, well, when you expand, that's a 16x minus 32. So 16x becomes a 16, isn't it? That's it. That's a bit unusual, isn't it? There is no x here. But don't worry. We just, you know, isolate dy dx. So see, dy dx equals to 16 over 2y minus 5, isn't it? And we simplify, equals 8 over y minus 5. So what it means is we find x first. So not x first, y first. So this is gradient, right? So that is 1. That means through this we are going to find the y value. So normally we find the x value, right? So in this case, we find the y value first. 8 over y minus 5 is 1. That means y minus 5 must be 8, isn't it? So hence y equals 13. So we found y coordinate of P first. Then we can find the x value through this equation, right? So you plug 13 into this equation. So 13 minus 5, which is 8, squared is 64. Equals 16x minus 2, right? So divided by 16 on both sides leaves x minus 2 equals 64 over 16, which is what? 4? Yeah. Hence x is 6, isn't it? So that means x coordinate is 6. So see, gradient is given, so we know that the equation of the tangent must be y equals 1x, which is x, and we have to find the c, y-intercept. Now we can, because we have the coordinates of P. So that line passing through 3, 13, that means plug 6 into x and 13 into y to find the c. So what is the c? 13 take away 6, which is what, 7, right? So that means the equation of the tangent is y equals x plus 7, right? Then what? we have to, yeah, well, y-intercept is 7, right? It says, and then what is x-intercept? That means when y is 0, so x plus 7 equals 0, x equals negative 7. That's negative 7, right? So how would you find the like hypotenuse? This is a right angle triangle, isn't it? Right? So that is what using Pythagoras theorem. So square root of that is a 7, right? 7 squared, and that is a 7 as well. So 7 squared, isn't it? Equals what? Square root of 2 times 7 squared, which is 7 square root of 2. That's how you prove RS is 7 square root of 2. Okay? Alright, I will see you next time. Bye.